Jake here. Hope everyone's doing well today. Hope everyone's having a very good Sunday today. I know I certainly am. Despite the Browns getting the brakes blown off of them by the Detroit Lions, that wasn't fun. Before I jump into the video, you'll have to forgive me. I have like this nasally congested allergy thing going on. I'm not sick, but I got like some allergies going on. I don't know what the deal is. It's September. I thought we were done with this, but evidently not. Here I am. I wanted to jump into this video, give you guys just my post-game thoughts, kind of my reaction to the game as things were happening, and my general outlook on the Browns going forward. So let's dive into this. The Browns get beat 34-10 in Detroit against the Lions. It was a stinker of a game, very Baltimore Ravens earlier in the season vibes. It was not fun. I still think there's quite a bit to be optimistic about if you are a Browns fan, so I encourage you just to take a deep breath again. This is going to be, at times, how this season could be. I encourage you to be patient and give these guys time, but this is the game I think that the first thing I want to say, I think this is it for Joe Flacco. I think after this performance, we're probably going to move on. I've been a big proponent of go slow, be patient with these rookies, give them time. Don't throw them into the fire too soon. Don't throw them into a bad matchup where they can get shaken up or their confidence can get shaken. And I've faced some pushback with that opinion, but I think today tells me that Dylan Gabriel or Shedeur Sanders probably gives this team a better chance to win than Joe Flacco does. It was a very bad game for Flacco. His stat line, 16 for 34, a $184, and 2 interceptions. I think he also had he did have a fumble as well, a fumble 6. We're just turning the ball over. It's happening too much. The offense, you only scored 10 points. You're turning the ball over all over the place. Listen, if you're only going to score 10 points on offense, at least don't turn the ball over. But you're doing both of those. It's just not good enough. It hasn't been good enough. We haven't seen enough from this offense. It's been very frustrating. It's tough to watch. I think it's time that the Browns go in a different direction and we pivot to Dylan Gabriel in the London game against Minnesota. Minnesota just got beat today by the Steelers. They don't look as great as they did. I think it's a fine spot now to put Dylan in, give him a good week of preparation. Let's move on. I love Flacco. I'm not going to sit here and slander the dude. Outside of that, he had a bad performance today. You're playing against a really good team, and you're asking a 40-year-old to go win the game for it. It's just tough. It's tough. I love Flacco, though. I'm thankful for him. And I think it'd be in the best interest of the Browns, though, to probably move in a different direction. So that is probably what everybody wants to hear, my take on the quarterback situation. I think it's time. You guys can let me know if you disagree with me, agree with me in the comment section, but I think it's time. Otherwise, offensively, Quinshon Judkins is just a dude, man. 21 carries, 82 yards. I think he had like 33 yards or so through the air as well. He just balled. Let me get his stat line. Yeah, 4 receptions, 33 yards. He's a dude. Quinshon Judkins is really, really good. He shined in this game. You've seen Judkins now play against the Packers and the Lions, and they have one of the most formidable fronts in the league, and he's running all over them. So it's only going to get easier from here on. The Browns' schedule gets lighter. He's going to be even better in the back end of these games. Quinshon Judkins is awesome, man. He shined in this one. Harold Fannin, I think, also shined in this one. I'll give you guys his... Oh, he only had 2 receptions for 25. It just felt like he was more involved, I guess. But Harold Fannin, Jerry Jeudy... I'll get back to Jerry Jeudy. Isaiah Bond had a pretty good game. 3 receptions, 58 yards. You really saw some of that deep threat ability with Isaiah Bond. That is kind of what we were looking for with Isaiah Bond, is kind of a deep threat, speedster over the top. You saw that today. I really like the vision with Isaiah Bond. Harold Fannin I loved. But offensively, again, it just wasn't a great game. Quinshon Judkins is your only touchdown, and you turn the ball over 3 times. You can't beat a bottom 5 NFL team playing like that. You're not going to go beat a Super Bowl contender. Uh, I think that's all I have to say for the offense. Oh, no, Jerry Jeudy. I wanted to get on Jerry Jeudy about this. We got to stop throwing our hands up after we don't catch a ball, bro. It's out of control. Jerry Jeudy, I feel like runs. I could be totally wrong, but what it feels like to me is Jerry Jeudy runs a route. He'll fall down on the route, hand fight with the corner, something like that. Won't catch the ball, and then he's sitting there crying to the official, hoping for him to bail him out. No, dude, this is the NFL. Come on, we got to be better than this. Joe Flacco threw an interception because Jerry Jeudy he tripped or something, or I don't know, but he's just always looking for pass interference, stuff like that. I'm over it. Let's go. Go catch the football, dude. He's dropping the ball all over the place. You got to be better. 3 receptions, 48 yards. I don't have as many times as he was targeted in this one, but Jerry Jeudy, it has to be better. It has to be better. And let's jump over to defense. They gave up 34 points, but how many of those were off of short fields from the Lions? I guess, you know what? I'm going to calm down. I sound all angry right now. I'm not actually angry. The defense actually played pretty well. I will give them credit. They had short fields all the time. Our kicker missed a 56-yard field goal. For the record, everybody that's mad at Andrew Schmidt, if you're asking your kicker to go make a 56-yard field goal, that's ridiculous. You shouldn't be dependent on your kicker to make 56-yard field goals unless it's like going into the half or something for the game. But, like, come on. So you missed a field goal. You turned the ball over 3 times. So you're giving the Lions, who are already good enough, short fields to work with the whole game. It's just unfortunate. It's tough, but this defense just needs to stick with it because I do believe the back end of the schedule, it's just going to get easier and we're going to get better offensive production from these guys. Devin Bush led the team in tackles, 5 tackles, 3 assisted. Ronnie Hickman played well, 4 tackles, 5 assisted. Grant Delpit, 4 tackles. Schlesinger, 3 tackles, 5 assisted. Denzel Ward had a pick. I don't know what the hell Jared Goff was thinking. It looks like they said on the commentary that he just read it wrong or like didn't see what coverage they were in, but Denzel Ward is just sitting there. He pretty much got a fair catch from Jared Goff. It was so weird. So Denzel Ward gets your interception of the day. Miles. Wow. Miles only had 2 tackles, no sacks or anything. Miles felt like he was all over this game. He was disrupting. This is just like Miles is more impactful in the game than you actually think he is. He only has 2 tackles in this one, but he was very productive in this game. I'm curious to see like what PFF says about him because he's a PFF monster, but I thought Miles' handprints were all over this game. He was getting pressure quite a bit. I thought Miles played well, and other than that, wasn't overly impressed with anybody. Corners actually played fairly decent. Again, you're going against one of the best teams in the NFL. I'm going to expect you to give up some stuff. I mean, these are really good players, so I guess I'm not totally mad at the defense, especially these corners, giving up to like Amon-Ra or J-Mo or something like that. They scored 34 points, but how many of those points were actually off of long, maybe 1, maybe 2 drives they earned that they drove all the way down the field and scored on you? I'm sorry if I'm completely disgusting right now. These allergies are just killing me. But, yeah, it was just a stinker. It was a total stinker of a game. Dylan Sampson isn't really getting utilized offensively. 1 carry for -2 yards. What the hell is Jerome Ford on the field for? I don't even know. It wasn't great. But going forward, you can only hope for it to get better here. Next week, you get your London game. You play the Vikings. I really get the feeling, because even in the postgame, Stefanski did not go with Flacco for next week. They asked him if they're going to make a change at quarterback, and he kind of left the door open, and Stefanski doesn't really do that. So he just gave kind of a non-committal answer. So I get the feeling they're probably going to pivot to Dylan next week for the Vikings game. And then let's hope they get a good game plan together and they can go be effective against them, because us Browns fans, we're waiting for this offense to catch some fire, because 10 points isn't enough. And I want to get excited about this offense. We got too many good players, too many good rookies to be scoring 10 freaking points, man. Get real. Yeah, defense, just stick with it. The defense is going to be really good. The defense is going to keep you in games like this. The offense just can't turn the ball over. If Joe Flacco just didn't turn the ball over, the Browns would be in all these games. But we just turn the ball over and stupid crap happens, and then you're asking your defense to go stop teams that are 10 yards from the end zone. It's just not realistic. It's not going to happen. Teams are too good. Players are too good. It's just not realistic. The defense just needs to stick with it. We're going to get better offensive production. I'm manifesting it. I'm hoping for it. I'm praying for it that we get something better in the future, and I do believe that we will get something better in the future here. So, as Browns fans, let's just keep our heads down, stick with it a little while, and be patient because we're going to get it figured out. The Browns are going to get it figured out. I'm very optimistic. Even though I didn't sound like it all the time in this video, I guess I'm a little frustrated too. I'm kind of all over the place. But yeah, let's just keep our heads down. Let's roll into next week. We can watch this one. We knew it was going to be a tough game anyway. So yeah, man, those are my thoughts in this one. Let me know what you guys thought about this game. Let me know if I missed anything. I'm feeling a little under the weather, like I said. So if I missed anything, let me know. But yeah, this one was just a flat-out stinker all the way across the board. So if you guys haven't had an opportunity, go check in the description of this video. My X account's over there. Give me a follow. We can talk over there, talk football and stuff like that. I love talking to you guys. And be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know what you thought of the Browns. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching. Go Brownies, baby.